Okay, we're doing the inspection today of the Rio Sol Biological Corridor, and I wanted to show you a couple of things. I took a picture back there of one type of cacao, and we planted 10% cacao in all the projects here. Today we're up at Marvin Castro's in Viento Fresco, and Jimmy wants to show us like a different type of cacao that we planted. This came from Davies Villalobos. Enséñanos, Jimmy.
Esta que la hoja es más diferente y la otra es un poco más ovalada. Esta es como
Largo.
más largo y la otra más rectangular, más
Yeah, okay,
circular.
so, you know, the other types, the normal type that we planted has more of a rectangular leaf and smaller. And this one, you can tell, look how huge it is, right? It's a whole different hybrid of cacao. It's supposed to do really well, but here's the whole tree. Look how it's grown. This was planted in December of 2011. Looking good. Okay, this is another section here at Marvin Castro's farm that we planted in December 2011. And I've come into this little place here. And you'll see here, this is like a little trailway through. It's full of birds. Hear that? Listen. Those trees over there, they're called Helen Hoche trees. We planted those. All these trees, look. All back here. All these trees. And it's filled with birds, animals. All the way up the hills. Bless up my beloved life. So now we've come up on the hill. You've just got to see this. This is looking up. You can see all the trees. Look at these trees, how they've grown. But check this out down below. This is looking down. Jimmy's going to take a picture of it now and send me one that they took the day they planted it. But look at the trees. This was all pasture one before. So continuing on, everyone, see, we found another one of the normal other types of cacao. It's chocolate that we plant. Jimmy wanted you to see the difference. See, here's this tree. Okay, see the difference in the leaves? Look. The tree's doing really good, though. And it has a double trunk. You can see it. Thank you, Jimmy. Bless up, everybody. Yeah, doing good in Viento Fresco. Jimmy, so tell us about the two different kinds of cacao.
Creo que son, bueno, son hojas diferentes, ¿verdad? Entonces ellos, hay amarillos y hay color rojo. Entonces por ahorita no se sabe cuál es.
So like, we don't know what color the fruit's going to be, but each one has a different colored fruit. One can be red, and one is the one that's like indigenous to here is yellow. But we're waiting to find out what the new kind is going to have, so it hasn't fruited yet. But Jimmy, ¿cuánto tiempo hasta que tiene fruta?
Aproximadamente, bueno, 4 o 5 años.
About 4 or 5 years it'll have fruit, and then we'll know. So we'll see you in 4 or 5 years, everybody. Gracias, afe paquin, Jimmy. This is another kind of cacao down in Palenque Margarita at Jimmy and his mom's property. This is a wild cacao. It's called cacao of the mountain. Look at the leaves on it. They're even serrated. Yeah. The tree. We planted it too. Okay, so here we are at Jimmy's family's place that we planted also in part of it in June of 2011 and the other in January of 2012. But look at the river. This is the Rio Sol. We've planted all along here, but look at it's flowing. But look what it did last night in the flood. Look at that. Huh? It passed right over all this. And all over the trees. See, these are sota caballos. We planted all along the edge of the river, and they're all standing. Look. They got kind of beat up from the water running over them, but they're fine. They're going to come back. Look. There's a balsa tree. Oh, no, not balsa. Sorry. Hoja de estrella. Rio Sol.